So, give you some basic overview. This moves it that way, that moves it that way, that moves it that way. You can translate on the button right here, or you can press G. You can also press G, Y to make it go this way, or press X to make it go this way, or Z to make it go this way. Okay. Rotate. You click this to rotate it, or you can press R to rotate it. You can also press Y to make it rotate around the Y axis, X around the X axis, and Z around the Z axis. Scale. You can press the scale button to make it larger and smaller, or you can press S to size it up and down. You can also enter a number like 2, 3, and other things. Right-clicking cancels any of these transformations. Left-clicking confirms it. Duplicate objects. You can duplicate it like that. Pressing right will make it go to wherever the original thing was. Delete button deletes it. Right-click to highlight it again. Delete obviously deletes it. You can also press the delete key. Join combines two different meshes together. Smooth obviously smooths out the edges. Flat makes it flat. This is keyframes, but it's easier to come down here and press this. I'm not using full screen right now because I'm sort of busy with something else. So this will let you see the motions in this. If I were to click this and go here, and then this is your timeline. If I go here and it's there, it automatically puts a keyframe in because I press this, go to 20, move it again. It says first frame to the 20th frame. So it means it starts out over here and will go to there. You press the play button to make it go. That will make it go back to the beginning. Let's see what else. You can repeat the last thing you did. Well, pretty easy. But there's a cloud generator that don't really need to go into because it's not in the regular program. Let's see. As far as object mode is just selecting objects. Edit mode lets you change the different things about it. These things translate or shrink, flatten, push, pull. Yeah, easy stuff. You can, yeah, you can increase the size like this. Control Z sets it back to normal. Extrude region makes another set of faces from there. Right click to cancel. And extrude individual is just one thing. Subdivide cuts it into pieces. You can obviously tell. Control Z to cancel. Press A to get off of that, and then A to cancel it all. You can subdivide the entire thing. This is a pro for whenever you are creating something besides a box. Then we have duplicate it, copies it obviously, which you don't want to do in edit mode. Okay, spin does that, which I've never really used, so it's not really the sort of thing I use. Yeah, and that's not. Delete, obvious. Merge combines two things. Recalculate. Don't really use this stuff very much. Never used that either. Let's see. Use pencil, no use. Okay. So that's edit mode. Sculpt, sculpt mode basically lets you increase things. The more faces you have, the better your sculpture will be, basically. And yeah, I don't really like sculpt mode. I prefer the edit mode. Vertex paint paints it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually show up. F12 is to render to see what your object will be like. 0 puts it into the main camera view. And as I've got, there we go, and you can see it right there. Seeing how I'm not using full view, you can't really tell. Also, tab switches between edit mode and object mode. Z switches between wireframe and regular. Right here is all your options for your resolution and how many keyframes you're going to have. Your frame rate whenever you animate. You can also render an image. This is the different effects you can add into your animation or picture. Formats that you will use to whenever you render. Black and white, color, and I don't know exactly what this one is, but yeah. This is your scene stuff, your audio, sound, gravity, such like that. We have world, lets you change the color of your horizon and such. This will be what it is. It originates like this and as more of a gray color. I like to take it down to black as my objects look smoother. This makes your object make a light. This is environmental lighting. It makes like a natural sunlight onto it, but as I have no other objects, you can't really tell. This is your transformations. You can also move them this way and rotate it, and scale it. Yeah, and basically you can do it this way or this way. Yeah, motion, constraints. I've never really used constraint very much, so I don't really mess with that. These are different things you can do. There's displacements and explosions and lots of different things you can play around with on here. Lots of fun things to mess with. This is your texture, the color it will be in the rendered image. And I did not switch environmental lighting off. Okay. This is your light. Let's see. Let's go back to here. Texture. So you add a texture, and a good thing to do is to let me see if I can find it. I don't see it. Hold up. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see if you can see it a little better now. I'll turn on the environmental lighting real quick to see if it makes a difference. Okay, this isn't really wanting to take in the texture, so anyway, this is a particle. It makes it emit items from vertices. Volume from inside of it, and then lots of other little things like halo makes it. You can make it object. Line makes them into lines. Halo is glowing particles. Group is makes them into little groups together. This is fun to play around with as well. None makes it nothing. Oh yeah. It does also transform whenever you have the this item on. It makes it transform. So it's kind of fun. Okay, let's see. And then here's the physics tab, basically. See, physics. You can add a force field. Turn it into a force field. Put collision boundaries, make it into a cloth. Never used this. This is smoke. You can make it emit smoke or make it look like a cloud or other things like that. Fluid is obviously water, and this is more like gives it a soft body, obviously, which means like it can be like a rubber band or something like that. And that's it for the first tutorial. Thank you.